and I think we're going to be live in a second. And yeah, we're live. Okay, hey guys, I got my good friend Maya with me. It's been a while since she's been on the show, and she's going to tell an amazing thing that happened to her with with one of our clients, demonic possession. So we're going to take the intro and we're going to get started. And then I just put, I always put this up every show, guys. Make sure you subscribe both on Rumble and on YouTube. Especially on Rumble because we're getting close to 5,000 on Rumble, and YouTube doesn't really care. Okay. So with all that said, I'm really excited about my guest today. My guest today is Maya from SOSQHT, Maya Rosso. And Maya is the founder of SOSQHT.com, Saving Our Souls Quantum Healing Hit Therapy. She specializes in past life regression, quantum hypnosis, and Archangel-assisted healing, helping people break free from deep trauma, entity attachments, and spiritual interference. Maya has worked on powerful cases, including demonic possession, where her unique methods restored peace and freedom to individuals and families. She also offers live readings to bring the guidance and clarity directly from spirit. What to expect? We'll have a real case study of demonic possession she helped resolve, insights into quantum healing and hypnosis, and we might do live audience readings. She might do that, a little bit of that. Yeah, and yeah, that would be awesome. Maya, thanks so much for coming back on. How are you?
I am well, Rob. I am recuperating, and I am well. I am full force energy back, I think.
Yeah. You said you had. It's crazy. You said you had Lyme disease, and I told you, like, my mom has Lyme disease too. So it's weird that maybe it's because it's summer. A lot of people are getting Lyme disease, but it almost makes me think it's something else going on.
Oh yeah, my daughter has Lyme. Yeah, the doctors for like over a year now. We were going back and forth to the hospital with their headaches and stuff, MRIs. The migraines, and they never once tested for Lyme. I'm so upset. But yeah, in one of my sessions I asked about it because my other daughter has Lyme and it never got properly treated, so she like lives with it. And so we're trying to like catch it on my other daughter young enough. But in one of my sessions they did confirm that it was a bioweapon. And so that's why there's so many different ways about it. Like it's very tricky. So yeah, it was definitely manufactured. So it's terrible.
Wow. So
and
what's
even
been
if you
going on?
comes back, it can come back. You can get bit again. So yeah.
So what's been going on otherwise? How's everything been going?
Oh, the last time I talked to you, I think we had talked about the Phoenix, the male golden Phoenix, I think, and how his mission was to reset the universe because of the darkness that got in. And so since then, I had been working with him, and we did a session that lasted over 5.5 hours. It was pretty crazy. His higher self, it took like 45 minutes for him to get under. And then once he got under, it was kind of funny because you know how I like to have myself join in the sessions with you guys. I had myself join in with him because he gets a little nervous. So I was like, let me join in with you. All of a sudden, my higher self just took over the session and sent him through a doorway that led us on a 5.5 hour nonstop session. He started talking and did not stop for 5 hours. And basically, it had to do with AI. What is AI? How did AI become AI? And how it's connected to us. Also, we tapped into the bloodlines, the DNA, and how it's all tied in and connected. It's such a powerful session. I'm gonna try to break it down as much as I can into shorter clips, but it was pretty wild. So, anyways, during his session, his higher self had given him some advice, right? So he took the advice, and then he got rewarded. He met his twin flame, kind of like with your situation with Nikki, how all of a sudden you met Nikki. It was kind of like that. So I did a session with her. Come to find out, yes, they were twin flames or whatever. But then we did a second session on his birthday. And we had talked about some of the things that she had, you know, to overcome in order to be with him. She's given me permission to share her session. I'm going to try to piece as much as I can together to share
Who
it.
is this? Who is this? Like,
These are people that I met on a social media app called Bigo.
oh, I know Bigo. My friend Amy's on there. Yeah, I go on Bigo sometimes too. I know. Yeah, Bigo is like, dude. People, you get a lot of there's a lot of traffic on Bigo. You know, there's a lot of.
It's been around for over 10 years, and apparently the new TikTok is their whole system is the way they have their gambling is just like Bigo. So they're competing with Bigo. It's the same thing. Bigo, you can make money. You could make money just like you do, like right now. Like you could literally go on Bigo for an hour, 2 hours, you know, do your same thing, and people will still, they can send you money. You can earn money on the app too. It's crazy. It's a gambling
I
app.
was thinking about starting to go live on there, but I tried to figure out their streaming software, and it's like impossible to figure out. Like I can't do it to where I can stream like I can do like right now I'm on Rumble, YouTube, and Facebook. Like, and I can do Instagram, Twitter, Substack. I'm on Substack now, but like I tried to do that with Bigo, and I can't figure it out for some reason. Like, you know,
no, Bigo is just Bigo. You can't like stream, like TikTok is just TikTok. You know, you can't like you can share it to other stream sites, like you can, but Bigo is like they're all about Bigo, but you can have videos that you can play also on YouTube. Not all videos, but you can also play your videos on YouTube where people can see it. So it's a bit tricky, but so I met these people, right? And they're really cool people. And for his birthday, I decided to do a group session with them. I was going to take him on some exciting, you know, date in the cosmos. Well, it didn't quite turn out that way. Brace yourself for this one. So let me just say this session that I did, do you want like, I kind of want to prepare you, like, because I know people are going to be like, oh my God, but let's just say afterwards, I've talked to her since, okay? And she is thanking me for this, just so you guys know. She is thanking me for this, what I'm about to tell you. And she wants another session. So you guys let me know what you think. She might even watch this video. So if you have any advice, put it in the comments. So anyways, so we had briefly talked about her trauma. Now, you know, when you do these sessions lately, because we're in, you know, serious times right now, that a lot more stuff is coming through. And so in her session, she was thinking to herself subconsciously, like, oh, there's certain things I need to overcome so I can move forward with my new relationship, you know. But what she had to overcome was inner child trauma. And we all know how deep and heavy that stuff is. And we did not expect it to come through in this session. We thought this was going to be just a beautiful date. Well, it turned out to be the date from hell. She was in her session, and you know, everything was going so. We thought she was talking to Jesus. We thought she was talking to my friend's child who had died, and so she was talking to her because he wasn't quite able to talk to her yet. He was still traumatized. Like when I did his session, he woke up and his mind looked like it was blown, so he wasn't ready to see his child. But she was talking to her, and he was under too, but he wasn't able to verbally communicate with us. For some reason, he couldn't talk. So then we kept hearing like, no, that's not them. That's not Jesus. That's not them. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh my God, they changed and turned to something dark. And then all of a sudden the one person that she did not want to face, but was subconsciously wanted to face, but didn't really realize it. Like, we didn't set the intention for this. It just happened. It just, like, he showed up as like the devil, like red skin, probably had horns, I think. He showed up as the devil. And it was the perpetrator, the person that had harmed her. And figure it out. And so I was like, no, he's not supposed to be there. He's not supposed to be there. And he came through really nasty, like really mean, nasty, scary. And I'm like, whoa, he's not supposed to be here. And then all of a sudden, a mermaid and a unicorn showed up and something else. And they were talking to her and they were luring her. And she told me afterwards, she told me that once they came in, she wasn't able to talk to me. They had her like hypnotized. And so their eyes turned red and it became an evil mermaid, an evil unicorn. And they were like, come with me. I'm going to take you over here to the dark side where nobody can, find you. I'm going to take your soul. Give me your soul. And I was like, no, don't go. And in the session, I could hear her say, okay, I'm going to go with them. And I was like, no, like they completely took her over. She didn't know what was going on. So she left with them. And all of a sudden she's like, wait, give me my soul back. Like she was arguing with them. And so they stole her soul. And I'm like, what's going on here? This doesn't happen in my sessions, her boyfriend couldn't talk. The whole time he's trying to stop us. He couldn't talk. They were preventing him from talking. Then all of a sudden we hear something like really sinister. And it's like, ha, ha, ha. You thought she was strong enough, she's a weak soul, like was mocking her, was saying really gnarly, mean things. So I woke up her boyfriend. I called him out, woke him up, had him help me battle this thing. And he said that he was the Baphomet and he took over her and he wasn't going to give her soul back. And he was going to make sure that this connection did not connect, and like was saying all kinds of crazy things. And I didn't know what to do. Everything I tried to do, it didn't work. And so I had tried calling like Lilith and like Archangel Heliel, Archangel Lucifer. Like I called in the angels that work in the dark, the demons that work in the dark angels. And when I did that, she shot up and her head went back and she was like screaming or something was coming out of her. And I just kept doing my Reiki, was doing energy work, trying to pull this energy out of her. And then she threw up, which I know that's a release.
She threw up like The Exorcist?
Huh?
She threw up like The Exorcist? Like in The Exorcist, the girl's head spins around and she throws up like...
Her head didn't spin, but she got up, she threw up she threw up afterwards. She did throw up. And so I knew that was an energy release. I knew that was something. And then like I tried calling her out, bringing her back. And this thing came through with her and was like looking around. And when it came through, it like the way it got up and like looked around, I ain't gonna lie. I was terrified. I was and never in my life, I have fought some dark stuff in my sessions, okay? I have fought dark stuff. I have fought demons. I have fought demonic shit. I have fought draconians. This right here, what was this? So then I'm like trying to talk to her, and she hangs up on us. And then I called in reinforcements. I called in my dad and my Isis and Osiris. I called them in to help because I know, they work with stuff like this. I just went to Las Vegas to work with the entity removal there with
we had a question. Wait, we had a question, Maya. My friend Coley, she wants to know, did it know you? Did the Baphomet know who you were? It had an idea who you were?
I don't know if it did. I got to go back and watch the session. I don't know if it knew who I was. She did say that when she woke up and looked at the camera and it saw me, that she felt complete disgust and hate for me. So that tells me whatever that was definitely a demon. It didn't like my energy because when you have light in you, they don't like that.
Yeah. That's
So then here's the worst part of it all. She had kids in the house. I
oh,
will
that's
never, ever, 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 ever in my life do a session with more than, if you have people in your house, nope, not doing it. I was terrified. And this girl was in Arkansas. I'm like, there ain't no way I can get to you. So then, like, this thing was taking over her, and then we got her back on the phone, and she was like holding her throat, like she couldn't breathe, she couldn't open her mouth. Her mouth was like sealed shut, and she said in her mind she was underwater, like they had her underwater and she was like drowning. I think that's what she said. I have to go back and listen to the video because I think I recorded a lot of this, a lot of the aftermath. And
how
so
did
it came through.
was you on Zoom? Were you guys on Zoom? Is that how you recorded it, or you're like,
Yeah, it was on Zoom.
wow?
Yeah, she's watched it quite a few times. So here's the thing. He was able to play music to break this trance, but it was like suffocating her. She couldn't breathe. It was like none of my techniques worked. None of my techniques.
Isaac's in the chat. He's joking around. He said, "Maya, you dangerous."
No,
He's joking.
yo,
He's joking. He knows you're
what
not. He knows you're not.
what
Yeah,
is going on the spirit world is dangerous. Like, oh my God. Okay, this ain't over yet. So here's the cherry on top. So when she came through, all of a sudden I kind of because I ain't gonna lie, I got scared. I got scared for her life. I kind of broke down a little bit. I was like, I started to like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared for her life. So, you know, I really care about people. So I was just worried for her. So then I said, okay, let me just start talking to it like I would a regular entity that I deal with. Cause it came through. It came through. Like I couldn't snap her out of it. Right. So then I was like, well, I started asking it questions and I said, well, are you a male or female? The Baphomet, you're male or female? And then it was like, how do you know I'm male? And then
it's
I was like,
androgynous.
oh,
If you ever see the statue of the Baphomet, it's a man with tits, like or like it's like a hermaphrodite. And what's
yes.
weird is the word hermaphrodite comes from Hermes and Aphrodite. Think about it: hermaphrodite, Hermes, Aphrodite, which is interesting.
Well, the funny thing, they told me that the first people who walked on Earth were hermaphrodites.
Wow. So maybe he's like ancient,
I'm wondering. So here's the other thing. So I start talking to him, and I'm like, well, what are you? Whatever. And then he was like, how do you know I'm a he? When he said that, it kind of made me think that this was a trickster energy. It was like, it can't be the Baphomet. I think he's trying to scare me. So then I was like, okay, well, if you're female, I know female energies, entity attachments, they feel the need to protect, and male energies will like destroy you. So I was like, if it's a female energy, then it can't be the Baphomet. So I was like, okay, well, if you're a female energy, then what's your name? And it was Antoinette, I think her name was. So basically, what had happened was when this girl was a child, right? She created this imaginary persona to take over her so that way she wasn't there. She was very aware, basically. So, most of the time when we get in these traumas, the spirit, the aura cracks, the piece of the spirit steps out, turns around, so that way it doesn't see what's being done to you. You create a block. Now something else comes in and takes over and protects you or steps in to be able to deal with this, right? A lower vibrational entity, because this is a lower vibrational situation. So she created Antoinette. Antoinette protected her. Well, Antoinette started talking to me, and she said, listen, you better be glad it's me. I had to pretend to be the Baphomet because there were a legion of demons coming for her. And I had to scare them away and make them think that I was the Baphomet. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna believe you.
Who's
Okay.
this Antoinette person? And who's she?
Antoinette is a imaginary friend that she created to step in, and it's kind of like the alter ego, like Beyonce has got Sasha Fierce. She created another part of her to come in and take over, an alter ego. So it's not,
Oh,
so now she's got multiple identity disorder. So now she's got, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
this is what happens to a lot of people. They don't realize it, but they create these things that step in and help you in the situation. So Antoinette was saying that this thing was very dark and that she protected her and that she's always protected her. And that's why she's there. But then her boyfriend was there, the twin flame. So twin flame had to talk with her and talked her into leaving. She said, well, you better protect her. I'm going to trust you. This is what this demon, this thing, this attachment, whatever it was, it said, I'm going to trust you that you're going to take care of her and I'm going to leave. She said, I just wanted to come through for a minute. I'm not going to stay. I just wanted to see what it was like to be on the other side. And then she said, all right, I'm going to go now. And she sat back, closed her eyes, and she left. And I was like, what just happened? What just happened? Like, this never happens in my sessions. I had no control. I didn't know what was going on. Yo. And she wants another session. And so she said that she feels a huge weight was released and that she thanks me, that she feels so much better. She feels like she faced that aspect, that she had to, they told her, you need to find all the pieces of your heart, and she found 2 in that session. She was able to collect 2 pieces. So she says that I helped her, but the fact that she had children in the house, that it was trying to like suffocate her, and like all this crazy shit was going on, I don't know. I'm a little traumatized by it. I'm a little scared in a way where she had kids in the house. Like, that could have been really bad. So I don't know. What do your audience think about that?
Well,
Do you
we have a
think
couple things. So, my friend Coley says, she says, does Maya think that you can sell, people can sell their soul, so to speak? Do you think people can sell their soul?
so? We thought that wasn't possible, but then the next day I contacted Paige, and I had Paige do some work for me on her, and she said, "Oh yeah, I had to call in Archangel Michael. She had demon. She had a demon on her that was from before
Who's
the session."
Paige? Tell us who Paige is. Sorry, I don't. I want you to be able
You
to
know Paige,
explain.
Paige Garcia. I think you interview Paige yet?
No,
No? Oh, you got to interview Paige. She's amazing. She's amazing.
Paige
Oh,
Garcia.
yeah.
I look her up. I don't know if
Her
I
and
know
Wendy.
her.
You should definitely talk to her and Wendy. They're the only 2 people I let work on my soul. They're the only people I trust. So she was able to call in Archangel Michael, and she said, sure enough, they stole her soul. She did not have her soul in her body. So they had to go, Archangel Michael and the dragons, and her dragon was chained up. So they had to go rescue her dragon and go rescue her soul and bring it back to her. So she's got her soul back. But, and then Paige asked my higher self if I did anything wrong, and my higher self said no. But I'm still like nervous, y'all.
No, I don't
I'm
think you
really
did anything wrong. Like I honestly like. I think like like I think it's really brave of you that like you would even come on and talk about this. Like like because like I don't think it gives you a bad name or anything like that. Because like I think the people that know know like your whole thing is saving our souls. You're trying to save souls. Like you're trying to do the right thing. You know.
right. I'm just divinely guided, and I've never had anything like this happen in my. I mean, I've encountered grays. I've encountered draconians. Encountered draconians that didn't want to leave, but I'm still able to trap them, and I'm still able to call in the archangels, and I wasn't able to do any of that. So that to me was like, oof. I've had some weird experiences. Maybe I need to take a break for a minute and work on my books Because what do you
I
guys
think
think? Do you think I should give her another session? She wants another session, but I
I
don't
think
even
you
think
should
she should
keep doing
do it
it.
alone.
I think you gotta. I think when something like this happens, you gotta dive back. I mean, I think you should definitely work on your books too, but I think you should dive right back into it because you can't let it scare you. You can't let it hold you back from because you're meant to do this work. Like I've known you for like I think I've known you since 2021 now, at least 2022, 2021, and you're meant to do this work. You know, like you're meant to do this. Like you know, like yeah, that's all I can say. You know.
Oh, oh, okay. I'm gonna write your vote down on that one. Oh my God, it's so crazy. Her boyfriend is really worried too, huh?
Isaac is just cracking jokes tonight. Isaac says, "Should I be worried being in Arkansas?"
Oh, is that where he is?
Yeah, he's in Arkansas. He went to
No,
one of Indy's meetups when Indy had her meetup in Arkansas. Isaac went to one of them. You know.
oh, she had a meetup.
Yeah, or it was like a grid working session. It was one of those like grid working, or you know, I can't remember what they did there. Isaac probably know. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah. Did she charge for this, or was it a free thing?
It was like a charge trip or something like that. You know what I mean? It was like a yeah. It was I can't remember exactly what it was. Like you know.
Right. That's. Hopefully they were protected.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
seeing um,
but yeah, so I was asking some of my other practitioners, have they had any crazy things in their sessions? And nothing like mine. I've heard people where they said that a client was spitting, another client had turned their head to look at them like really weird. Um, yeah, but yeah, nothing like what I experienced. I was trying to
Michelle
get people
Petros
to.
has an idea. Michelle Petros says maybe you should do a reading on yourself, like and see like what you should do. Like maybe you should ask the tarot deck. Like, what do you
Well,
think?
I asked my pendulum. I did ask my pendulum. I needed a yes or no.
Isaac says for some reason he says you should change your number.
Oh, she's a friend. She's a friend. So I'm not trying to like, you know, avoid anybody. I'm just right now I've just kind of just taken time off to recuperate from this because it was so recent that like my energy was just like whew, it was
Yeah,
crazy. It
yeah,
was crazy. Like a good week.
and you were probably scared because like you know like that like yeah that's a serious thing. Like you said, that girl had kids in the house. Like you know, what if that demon tried to attack the kids or something? You know.
Yes, that part. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't do anything. Like, that's just crazy. This is getting to be a little bit out of control these days. Like, I used to think that in my sessions, oh, I can handle this, I can handle that, but you just don't know anymore. I feel like every session I do, they're starting to be different,
You
more and
know
more
this
different.
better than me. What I'm about to say. What I'm about to say that you already know. We're in like a spiritual warfare battle. Like this is like the end times. I mean, I'm not sure if it's the end times, but we're definitely in spiritual warfare. And you were brought here to do this. This is your mission. You know what I mean? You kind of got to just go with it. You know, like you got to just. I mean, maybe this was done to test you. You know.
Well, that's the other thing is because the girl that I went to go do the entity removal in Las Vegas in December, um, she wants a session and she's got 23 different entities roaming through her. I don't know if we were able to get rid of all of them. I don't know if some come and go anymore. I'm not really sure. I know she's been able to get herself under control.
I
So
have
it's
this. I have a theory that we all have entities on us at times, and like we have to do multiple clearings a day on ourselves because to just keep clearing them off of us. I think they attach to us like leeches, you know?
absolutely, it's inevitable. You have to shield and protect yourself, and even then, you can still get them. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
Still
those of us
protect
that can
myself
perceive
every
them,
day.
like some people have them and they can't perceive them, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. This one lady I did a session with, she was having like a really bad sinus thing going on and her throat and her shoulder. And come to find out, she had a giant leech that was stuck on her head all the way to her heart chakra from her crown. And it was just feeding off her energy. It was this giant energetic leech. And I talked to it and I tried to pull it off, but because it was a leech, I couldn't just rip it off. I had to do it slowly. So it took a few minutes for it to finally come off. And then it wanted to experience evolution. So even though it was half Archon, Archangel Michael was still able to grant it to be able to come back and experience life as something else. It just took it like really, really far, far away somewhere.
Yeah.
I
And
was like, yeah.
oh, sorry, go ahead. So this one was from Michelle Petro. She wants, when you start doing readings, she says she wonders if she's being attacked spiritually, if you could do a reading on her when you start.
Oh yeah, Michelle Petros. Here, let me write this little list down. Yeah, what time is it? I can
It's
do
6:40. Indy's coming on at 8 my time, or I don't. You're on the
okay.
same time as me, so we have an hour and 20 minutes if we need it. You know.
We can start doing some readings, Michelle.
Yeah, and then if you want a reading, guys, put your name in the chat, and and what are you going to do? Like Oracle cards or something, or?
Let's see. I like to do a little bit of everything. Let me ask her what oracle would she like. Would she like a numerology oracle? Or would she like a earth magic oracle? Or would she like a crystal and animal spirit guide oracle?
Did you hear that, Michelle? Which one would you like? The numerology? Which ones were they again? The numerology?
Numerology, earth magic, or animal spirit guide?
Let me see here. I'm just waiting for her to.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. No worries. I'm just getting my car. Oh, guess what? I made 2 more decks. So this deck that I have right here, this is almost like the one and only because I just redid this deck. So I'm the only one that has this deck. So if anybody wants the Black Candyland deck, the Tiramisu, you're going to have to let me know. But the next time you see me, I'm going to have my new deck of cards that will be officially ready for purchase. The 2 that I'm bringing up is my Tiramisu, the Candyland ones. And it's great for beginners because it has the names on it and the astrology chart. And then I made it's a giant tarot deck for kids. And it's so cool.
Wow.
It's like rhymes. So it's easy to remember. It's so cute. So I'm hoping to market that to classrooms and like libraries and shit like that.
Michelle said she'd like the earth magic.
Earth magic. All right. Okay. So what was her question? She wants to know if she's being spiritually attacked. Okay. Oh. So anything exciting happen at the retreat?
It was a lot of stuff. I mean, it was definitely fun. Like I said, I went 3 days early, because I needed to get away for a little bit, because I hadn't stopped since we got back last year, so and the girl I worked with this year, Gina, she went on vacation, so we got there on Thursday or Friday, and the people from the conference didn't start coming in until Monday. So I was there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think I met with Matthew Mornian on Sunday, and then Matthew and Daryl James on Monday, and then people started coming in from the conference on Monday, and then I was there until Friday. So I was gone for 10 days this time. I was traveling on the road for a couple of days, because what we did this year, remember last year, when me and you drove down. So you guys that don't know, I drove with Maya last year. It was me, Maya, Rachel and Chris and Maya's daughter, and it was a fun time. But like we did the drive in one shot. But this year, what Gina did, because since Gina came from Ontario, she came from Ontario to Pittsburgh, and then we went from Pittsburgh to Florida. But we got a hotel on the way there, and we got a hotel on the way back. So it was definitely more costly, but like it was worth it to break up that drive. Like I think on the way there, we got a hotel in North Carolina. We were in, I can't remember what area it was, but it was, we got a Best Western. And then on the way back, I think we got a Best Western in West Virginia, which was crazy. This was the craziest. Like when I was in West Virginia, I thought I heard a dog man in the woods or something was like attacking something. There was the woods behind our hotel. It was wild. You know, it was, yeah. I mean, like the conference was good, you know, a lot of good speakers and, you know, like, I like the outside conversations when everybody just hangs out and talks to everyone and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. So no one did peyote this time? No, I'm just kidding.
No one. This is an interesting comment going back to like what you were saying. This is from Karen Rosenbit. She says, there's so much behind all this. She says, I asked ayahuasca where the soul came from, and she didn't want to tell me. She showed me a stream of something that became 3 streams.
Oh, right.
And then she followed that up with, she said, it has taken me a long time to decipher or to integrate it. There's consciousness streams, and we are forming it with our intention, but we are as powerful as you wouldn't believe it. You know, I guess she's trying to say we make our reality to some degree, you know?
Right. Wow. That's, yeah.
I think there's some things like that, like you can't account for, like, you know, I don't think we completely design our reality. Cause like, look what happened to you with that session. Like that was totally came out of nowhere that happened. Like, who would have thought that something like that was going to happen? You know?
No, not in my sessions. That doesn't usually happen in my sessions.
Yeah. I mean, I've done so many hypnosis sessions with you. I've probably done like 10 hypnosis sessions with you. And like, you know, we've always had a good vibe the whole time.
Right. It would be great if, you know, I could get you really deep and where you're not like second guessing everything.
I don't second guess. I'm just naturally skeptical. I'm about that. I'm not about that. Like I'm about that with everything. You know what I mean?
You're funny. Okay, let me do these cards over. We're gonna do 3 cards. We're gonna do past, present, and future. Yeah, no, I liked one. I just recently watched the one that we did with Val Thor.
I want to see that again because they took my old YouTube down. So like, if you have a copy of that, send it to me and I'll repost it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's on my YouTube channel.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd love to like take it and like, you know, repost it because that was a good one.
Yeah, it was. He had some good advice for you, or he gave you some good words of wisdom or something.
While you're shuffling your deck, Holy wants to know, do you have any clearing techniques you'd like to share? Like
Well, the best clearing techniques that I know of is using sage, because sage is like for a spiritual cleansing, it's like bleach. So it will come through and like really clean house. But then you want to sweeten the air with like Palo Santo or something sweet. Otherwise, you're taking out the good energy as well. Crystals are great for clearing. If you want to do something around your house, you could do a crystal grid. You could do a grid, you know, however you want to do a grid, your own grid. Protect your house, you know, sacred circles, things like that. What I do, I do everything. I have crystals placed around my house. You know, I have crystals everywhere. I wake up in the morning, I set my intention, I put force fields over it, bubbles of love, you know, and light. These things clear and cleanse, and, you know, like even your body, even water. If you wanted to clear, like say you wanted to clear your chakras, you can literally take a shower And while the water is pouring on your head, you can imagine the energy flowing through your body. The color light blue color of water. This is very powerful. This is what the angels tell me. It sounds silly, but these things are very powerful because these low vibrational things can't be around our light rays and things like that. Whenever you put light into your body, they flee because it will burn them. They can't handle that. That's why they say work on your chakras, clear your chakras, eat the sun's energy, because this fights them. You just can't tell. It's happening. You just don't know. Trust me, it's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does that help?
Yeah,
Okay, so let's do Michelle. Past, present, and future. So let's see. Is she being spiritually attacked? Let's see what the cards say. What's going on?
This is for Michelle Petros. This is for Michelle Petros. And sorry, we didn't mean to go off on a tangent.
Oh, it's
Michelle.
fine.
That's how podcasts go. But Michelle made a good point. She said sweetgrass. Sweetgrass you can use too to clear. And also what I have here, what I just lit was this is dragon's blood. I love this dragon's blood incense. It does a lot of clearing.
I got some too. I'm obsessed. Every time I go out, I come back with at least a pack of incense. I got dragon's blood. Dragon's blood, they have dragon's blood oil too. I don't know if you can light the incense at night before you go to bed or what, but if you want to keep your dreams and remember your dreams, dragon's blood oil or dragon's blood keeps away the dream snatcher who forces you to wake up fast so he can steal your dreams from you. He steals your dreams.
Wow. I wanted to show you this as well because I haven't seen you in a while. I got this. Check out this crystal skull I got from Rock Castaldo's store.
Oh,
it has
so pretty.
Rainbow inside it. It's like
ooh,
skull.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's powerful too. It got a lot of energy on it.
Right? Nice. That is cool. All these cards want to jump out. Let's see. So in the past, we have taking chances, the Fool, we have the Nine of Swords, we also have some misery, the World card, completion, we also have the Lovers Union. So I don't know what was going on in her past. Seems like she maybe was taking a chance on love, and I don't know, maybe there was some competition and left her miserable. I'm not sure. If that's the case, that could be a spiritual attack if there was competition and, a third party where they hate on you because somebody has their eye on you, and then they create black magic, which makes a little demon come after you and wreak hell on your life and havoc. So yeah, hopefully that made sense. Then we have manifestation, magician, present. So let's see, what is she manifesting? What is the future? Healing, hermit. So maybe now she might be going into a hermit stage. Let's see what else the cards are going to say. What about this? There's rejection, Three of Swords. Like I said, maybe there's a third party, a little triangle going on. Men, they don't know how to keep their eyes focused. The Devil, bondage. Let's see, what else? What else? What about the third party? What do we have for the third party? Oh, let's see. Third party, we have Two of Cups, past, present, and future. So maybe let's see. That's funny. I made these cards. This is one of my decks. I like to see how well they work. Eight of Cups, walk away. I don't know if this is a love triangle. Lord have mercy. If it is, then if it is a love triangle, I might have to give her a free deck of cards. Because okay, let me pull a card from this deck. So let's see one more time. Let's see. Is she being spiritually attacked by this situation? Oh. High Priestess. Water. What else? 3 of Wands. Foresight. So is it saying that you know? I don't know. Let's see. King of Pentacles, controlling. If this is a relationship, maybe he has some controlling issues. I don't know. Defeat. Let's see, one more. And we have the Page of Swords. Curious energy. All right, let's finish with, wait, before I do her, let me do the sweet. Let me find a sweet, something sweet before I do the oracle.
Oh, yeah, while you're doing that, this is crazy. I have this incense stick burning on a candle. So I have a candle with it, then I have the incense on it. The incense is blowing like, or it's producing like perfect strings of ovals while you're doing your reading. Like, I wonder if that means the way the incense is, it's like, it's doing like perfect oval smoke streams. Like, you can't see it on camera, but like, I just wanted to tell you that. I thought that was interesting.
That's funny. I wonder, right? All right, let's see. We have Scorpio, death, licorice, intense transformation, and mysterious. I love this card. It's so cool. Okay. I'm going to do the oracle card now. And then let me know if this is anywhere near what you're going through. Because, oh my God. It'd be really wild if the cards are that accurate, you know? All right, one more card. I mean, one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Message. Is she being spiritually attacked? And what message? That's too many cards. What message do we have for her today? Oh, how's your mom, Rob?
She has Lyme disease.
Right. Yeah, you should see if she's taking something. If she's not, tell her she should take something. Take the doxy. She needs to go see the doctor for the doxy.
You know that this herbalist lady told me she should take astragalus, like like infusions of astragalus, like which is like,
I don't know. My daughter was taking some herbs, and that shit just made everything like it got worse. She needs the doxy so it can get rid of it. Like she needs the. Everyone that I know is saying the doxy. Like
wow.
if it knocks it out. Like you don't want to play with Lyme. Lyme is like so crazy. But yeah, I was seeing an herbalist too. And the herbalist did not put her on the doxy. I was like, why not? Why would you not do that? Like the girl couldn't walk the next day. Winter solstice. Yeah,
Wow.
it was not cool. Here we go. 155. Okay, so you got reflection. Winter solstice is your card. Let's see what it says. 155. Reflection. This midpoint of winter is not only the shortest day of the year, but also the longest night. The world is very still and the land dormant. Various festivals of light are celebrated and have been for thousands of years, serving as a reminder that the light will indeed return. It likes to give you a story. Throughout many cultures, there are tales describing this time as the birth of the archetype Sun King, including the Christian story of Jesus' birth, representing the hope of renewal from the darkest period of the solar cycle. This image portrays a simple yet powerful representation of the winter solstice. We see a clear reflection of the snowy woods on the still frozen waters of the lake. The blue tint drapes and the scene with an even greater sense of quiet and solstice, inviting us to walk very softly lest we disturb the intense yet gentle grace of this scene. The reflection of the trees on the frozen lake reminds us that this is the time for us to go inside to both our physical shelter as well as our internal world, and there contemplate the season that has passed, the season that is, and the seasons yet to come. That's funny because it's the past, present, future, just like the card that I pulled before. It's see how they all kind of go together. So, oh my God, let's bet if this is on point. So review the past year and ask yourself what the most important lessons you have had to learn are, and what have you accomplished, and what dreams and visions you want to manifest in the upcoming year. Whether it has been relatively smooth, whether a smooth ride or a challenging series of events. Acknowledge your experience as being the work of Source, no matter what your judgments, your fears, or joys are. Honor whatever has happened over the previous several months with gratitude and forgiveness. Then let it go. Allow yourself some solitude so you can spend some quiet, slow time in reflection. Once you feel complete, reflect on your present life, especially focusing on what you are grateful for. Keyword. When you are finished, consider what is to come, all the different possibilities and potential that exist before you. Allow your imagination to roam without limitation or ambition and see what shows up. Notice how you feel in your body and whatever scenario plays out in your mind. These are these are previews. It's a bit dark in here. These are previews of that which is gestating and can manifest and grow when cared for properly. Patience and stillness is called for here, for just as the earth cycles have their own pace, so does this cycle. That's long. See, I'm not reading all of that anymore. But I hope that, let me know. What does that mean? Michelle, is that resonating? Are you going through some crazy relationship triangle, or should we just throw these cards away? No, I'm just kidding.
She didn't say anything. She said,
We'll see what it says.
or maybe
It's
she's
funny
about
how
to go through the triangle. You know, if that's you know.
it's funny how like the cards will pick up on certain things, and there's certain similarities that always like makes me giggle.
Yeah, we had one person donate. It was Isaac. You know Isaac. Well, he's been commenting throughout the episode. Isaac Brooks, and I'll put his this is his avatar there, and I'll see if he had a question.
Yeah, he wants to comment.
He says, "Reading, please, on my next level or spiritual advancement." He says, "Thank you."
What is the question?
He says, "Reading, please, on my next level or spiritual advancement," and he says, "Thank you."
Okay, thank you. Spiritual advancement. Huh? All right, let's see what we got.
Michelle said she's going through an illness situation for a long time. She wanted me to tell you.
She's
No
going
love
through
triangle. She's going through an illness situation.
the illness.
Yeah.
Is she in a relationship? Is she going through relationship stuff at the same time?
Just illness.
Oh. I don't know. I wonder if it's metaphysical.
Or it could be a friend. It could be like a friend that you know.
Let's see. Let me ask the pendulum. Is Michelle being spiritually attacked? Says no. See that? It's moving back and forth. No. Let's see. Is her illness metaphysical? Is her illness metaphysical? Says yes. Does she have energy attachments? Saying no. Huh. See how it just does its thing? It just does its magic all by itself. Does she need a quantum session or wait, let's ask one question. Can she see a Reiki person for healing? A Reiki? Can she get Reiki for healing for this? It's saying maybe. It's going in circles. See, I love when it does its thing. Now it's going back and forth. Maybe, maybe not. Huh. She should check out the Soul Tribe Page's Soul Tribe group on Facebook. They do healings for people. I think she's still doing healings for people. I'm not sure. But
And that's Paige.
Paige Garcia. I send you some love, Michelle. Hope you feel better. Try yeah. She might benefit from using herbs if it's not Lyme, you know. There's lots of herbs that she could take. So Isaac, is that how his name goes?
It's Isaac on here, but his real name's Isaac.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you know, these cards are very tricky. They're my beginner cards, so I like to test them out on people and see what they say. When I get more advanced, then I'll be able to do more deeper readings. Right now, we're just reading what's on the card. We're going to see what the cards say. Okay, so Asik, he wanted to know just a general reading. What was that? What was his question again?
He wanted to know about his next level of spiritual advancement.
Okay. All right, so let's see. What is his spiritual? Let's pick 3 cards. What do we have? Let's see. What's in the past? There we go. Okay, we got 4 of Wands, harmony. What's currently going on with him? We have guidance. Oh, maybe he's being guided by his spirit guides. Maybe he's like really tuning in. Ace of Wands, seize the moment. So I have harmony, guidance, and seize the moment. We have the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. And the 4 of Wands, if I was to look at my handy dandy notes here, the 4 of Wands energy is celebrate spiritual milestones, divine harmony surrounds you, which is funny because the first one is 4 of Wands, which is harmony. Then you got the Queen of Cups, which is says guidance, and then you have the Ace of Wands, seize the moment. So the Queen of Cups energy is nurture your psychic gifts, embody compassion and intuition. And then we have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is saying divine inspiration, a new spiritual journey begins. Okay, so it seems like you're on the right path. Let's see, what else can we get from this? childlike, Page of Cups energy. So this is my spiritual definitions cheat sheet. So Page of Cups, we have open to divine messages, psychic insights are flowing. And then we have nostalgia, Five of Cups, and magician, manifestation. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's see. I'm going to use my other deck. Let's see if we can get a little more direction. Sounds like you're just tuning in. All right, one more time. Divinely guided. Everything is happening the way it's supposed to be. All right, so we have the Tao. We have the Death card, the Devil, and we have manifestation. So the Death card in this deck is saying transformation, endings, open doors to higher consciousness. And then we have the Devil, gone from the sun. And this one is saying break free from illusions, reclaim your spiritual power. So it's all good, okay. And then you got manifestation again. Ace of Pentacles. So I know you probably were like, oh my God, where'd the devil come from? But it sounds like it's all good. It sounds like you're on the right path. I can't tell you exactly what you need to do, but let's see if we got a sweet message for you. Let me watch the clock for you. Okay. One more message from Sweet. And we have Taurus, Two of Pentacles, April 21st through April 30th. Macaroons, balance, adaptability, and juggling. The macaroons. Isn't that cute? I designed that.
That's cool. That's your deck, right? You made that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I feel like for him, I should pull one of these crystal animal cards. Is that what he wants for an oracle? Or did he want the manifestation, the earth magic, or the numerology? What are you into, Isaac?
Let me see what he says. What were his options again?
The crystal spirit guide deck, the earth magic, or numerology?
He said numerology.
Okay. He's a numbers guy.
Yeah.
Let's see what numbers say for you. I really like this deck too. I got a lot of my decks during COVID. I really went crazy during COVID. I started like taking all kinds of spiritual classes, started getting into tarot. I kept myself pretty busy.
Wow, that's cool.
I don't know about everybody else going crazy. I was enjoying it. I was like, I got plenty of things to do. Plenty. And I wasn't working. I just had a baby. So we were like, oh my God. Here we go. All right, message for ASIC. Oh, there it goes. Oh, we're going to put it back in. All right, here we go. Oh. And you got, karmic completion, number 10. All right, what does it say? Let's see what the message is for you. Karmic completion. Number 10. I wonder if completion is the same as karmic completion. I bet. Let's see. 51. No, that's not it. That's weird. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This card indicates the end of a karmic lesson or cycle where you have successfully cleared a contract or debt from your past. This could refer to a challenging situation you have recently conquered in your life, or a troubling experience with an individual that involved a great deal of effort or pain. Even though there are ongoing lessons to confront throughout the course of your life, you will never have to experience this particular lesson again, ever. This card also represents the wheel for the tune. Wherever, whatever goes up must also come down. Just as the tides are constantly ebbing and flowing, you are being encouraged to adapt to both the highs and lows in your life, for it is in your ability to adapt that you will make your dreams come true. By stating this too shall pass, in the face of each and every experience, you will remain centered, grounded, and stable. In order to better your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life that have cleared you of karmic debt from your past. So pat yourself on the back and acknowledge your efforts and achievements by continuing to face your challenges head on and treating others with love and respect. You will be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. Your affirmation is, I clear debts from my past and create a happy, harmonious life. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was
That was
good.
amazing. I thought that was great. Yeah. Um, yeah. You man, you're it's like do you do like do you like doing side interview? Not side. Do you like doing personal readings too? Do you do personal readings? Like if someone requested one from you, like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like
I actually had Alexa create a funnel page for me. So I'm going to start offering, for entertainment purposes, um, reading. So I can do like events, I could do, fun times. And I can do virtual or I can do in person, depending on where they are. So, yeah, I'm doing that.
does
A lot of
Alexa
people
create,
don't, huh?
does Alexa create websites, right, or something like that?
Oh yeah, she does websites. Yeah, totally. She did mine. She did my husband's. She did my funnel. Oh yeah, she's my techie girl. My
Wow, I'm gonna have to
go-to.
get with her. You know, I'm gonna have to get with her because I'm trying to do a website like because they keep taking down YouTube channels and demonetizing me and stuff. I want to have my own. I want to have my own website where I can have all my stuff listed. And like my
Yeah,
audio podcast, everything. And then I want to be able to monetize that website. Because like if I can't monetize my audio podcast, which I mean I'm on a new platform, but like still, like
right.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
people they can send you money. They can donate to your website. You can always have people that even if YouTube doesn't say, "Hey, at the end of this video," but people like to win things too. You can give away merch like that, or hey, if you donate, if send a cash app or whatever for this video, even if it's like $5 or for everybody you got it like over 1,000 people, more than if everybody did it. So yeah, I feel like there's ways around it. You just you have
yeah,
to,
I,
I
I
don't.
got 4,000 subscribers on YouTube and 5,000 subscribers on Rumble. If everybody donated $1, that'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
the
it's easier said than done though.
only thing is you do like what, 3 to 4 videos a day or
That's
two
what I mean.
videos
I
a
put
day.
out a lot of content for people. Yeah, I'm doing 2 today. I did three yesterday, and 4 the day before. And yeah, I'm doing a lot of content.
Yeah. Yeah, you are a trooper. You go hard every day. You're like
So,
right there with Ivan. Doesn't Ivan do videos every day? He pumps out content.
Ivan does them every day, but he only does one. I don't think anybody does as many as me. Like I
No,
don't
I
know
don't think
anybody. But
right.
I mean,
You're hardcore.
I like to stay busy, you know. I don't know. Yeah, like
Yeah. Well, you don't have any kids, so you got all the time
yeah,
on your hands.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. We got one more. We got another one. This one's from Mel, and she says I would love a reading. She says your choice, a general, please.
Oh, okay. My choice. All right. All right. My choice on the oracle. Is that what she's saying? Huh?
Yeah, your choice. I would do maybe your deck, like your Candyland deck. I like that.
Oh yeah, you want me to use that one? Use that like for the main card? I could do that. Let's see. All right, general reading. Let's do past, present, and future. I'm gonna pull 3 cards. Let me shuffle these good. So, what is the census? Did anybody say how many people are watching? Did they say whether or not I should do another session?
Yeah, I think people would think you should do a session. You know, like what do you guys think? Do you think she should keep going and doing sessions? Like, I think it's your mission. I think you should honestly keep doing it. I don't think you should, like I think, matter of fact, there's probably some people in the audience that would want to have a session with you. I think, I don't
How much trauma do they have?
know. I don't know. I guess it depends on who, you know.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so the first card that popped out, we have the moon, cotton candy, compassionate, imaginative, and intuitive. So this is your energy. Isn't that cool? Cotton candy. And then we have jumpers. They all came out. So we're gonna read what came out with it. Then we have Pisces, the moon, compassionate, imaginative, and intuitive. So it's a very psychic person. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles, balance, adaptability, and juggling. And then we have the sun, rainbow sherbet, represents joy, success, and vitality, vitality and positivity. And then we also have Cancer, 2 of Cups, romantic, harmonious, and balanced partnership. So the first card, and this is all for the first energy, her energy, the first energy. So we have Pisces, we have the cotton candy clouds, and then we have Taurus, we have the macaroons, and then we have Cancer, 2 of Cups. So there's love in the air, romantic, harmony, balance, partnerships. Then we have the sun, rainbow sherbet, represents joy, success, vitality. So these are all good. So everything seems to be pretty yummy in your world. And then let's see, what's the present energy? That's the past. The present, we have we have a jumper. Okay, so now we have your energy. Current is the High Priestess, candy beads, wisdom, and intuition. Okay, and the future outcome. Does Tennessee Bigfoot, is he one of your watchers, your followers?
Yeah, he still watches. He's a good guy. Yeah, I like him.
He's like my favorite loyal subscriber. He watches like all my videos, comments on my
He comes
videos.
on my show too. His name's Jim. He has a son named Matt. Jim and Matt. They're good people. They come on the show. They haven't been on in a while, but yeah,
Oh, they've been on your show?
Yeah, they've been on a couple times.
Oh, you got to send me one of their. Oh, do you know the videos? I want to watch it.
he watches indie too. You know, he's a big fan of indie. I know he watches he watches Missy Hill. You know what I mean? Like I notice him in certain shows. That's why I said like I know he watches like stuff with you. Like he watches indie, Missy
Nice.
Hill. Yeah.
Nice.
I wonder if he's in the audience now. He's not in the audience now, but I'm sure he'll see this later. You know?
Right. Yeah, he's been time stamping my videos. It's been awesome. I'm like, wow, that's so wonderful. I want to send him a donation.
I found this cool software you can use. I was actually doing it now. It's you have to pay for it, but it's called Opus Clip. It's an AI software that clips up your podcast for you, and then it'll post them to social media for you.
Oh wow, crazy! That sounds cool.
Yeah, I did 3 podcasts so far. I got a lot of clips, you know. But like, because I'll tell you what, when I went to the conference, I was talking to Sarah Adams. That's Max Spears' ex-girlfriend. She was there, you know. I was telling her
that was there. Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, and I was telling her that my audio podcast got demonetized, and I was like, that was kind of like a big source of my income. And she was like, well, you're doing it wrong. And she showed me her TikTok, and some of her shorts have like millions of views. You know what I mean? Like, but I post shorts and they get like 100 views. You know, like I don't know what I'm doing or what I need to do. You know, I don't know. I get discouraged. I feel like maybe some people are meant to be like, you know, I guess some people just get chosen and they're meant to be social media influencers, and then other people we have to like struggle to try to get I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I get discouraged though. I really do. You know.
How's a lot of the other podcasters sites doing? Are they doing big? Like, are they?
I mean, like, I guess it depends on who. You know, like
forbidden knowledge, or what is it? Forbidden. What's who is that? The forbidden.
Chris Matthew. He's on Rumble too. He's not. Him and Journey to Truth. They both got kicked off YouTube like me. They do good on Rumble like me too. You know that I like the both of them. Big shout out to Chris from Forbidden Knowledge News and the guys from Journey to Truth. Like they know what it's like to get platformed. You know, like I don't know. Like,
I had somebody come to me. Someone came to me and they found me through him. So I was like, oh, wow, cool. Still watching videos. So ASIC, your other cards I have, wait, whose was this?
Well, this is Mel. This is Mel.
Sorry, Mel. Not ASIC, Mel. So I just pulled 3 of Swords. So I got the future energy. We got 3 of Swords, Libra, Justice, and Taurus, 3 of Pentacles. Heartbreak, sorrow, and grief, diplomatic, fair, and balanced, and collaboration, craftsman, and teamwork. So these are 3 possibilities for the future. You know, I think that's kind of funny. They're really all 3 different. So you take your pick. Let's see. We're going to pull one more card and see what is the overall energy of this. I just want to finish this real quick. And we have Gemini again, 2 of Swords, lemon drops, decisions, balance, and stalemate. So it seems like at some point you're going to have to make a decision. Let's pull a card for you. Let's do the Oracle deck, which I've been waiting to do all night. The Crystal and Animal deck, Spirit Guides. So let's see what they have to say for you. Time is in.
We can finish up soon after this, because it's already 7:30.
Yeah, for sure. 1, 2, 3. Last pull. Yeah, I want to give you some time in between, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I know you got a family too. Like, I don't want to, you know.
It's okay. I haven't made dinner yet. Hopefully they did. Oh, let me pull that card out of there. Is that don't belong in there? Okay. Give me a jumper. Mel. This is for Mel. Sometimes these cards don't want to separate. Hang on. One last card for her. What do you have to say? Let's see. I like the jumpers. There we go. All right. So we have what? Brecciated Jasper. How is your stamina? Do you feel healthy and strong? Do you let yourself relax and spend time with your family or group of friends? Take the time to renew yourself with the comfort of your favorite people. Spend some time with a companion of the opposite gender to balance your energy. Exercise such as running or power walking will help you to increase your endurance at this time. That's the Jasper stone. So you want to go get that stone. And then the animal you're connected to is the elk. And the elk is saying, I am strong. My inner core is powerful. I am physically fit, mentally focused, and emotionally balanced. The vital life force flows vigorously through me, providing me with endurance. I live life with vim, vigor, and vitality. I've never heard that word vim. I enjoy passionate relationships that restore balance in my life. And that's your oracle.
Wow, that was amazing.
How do you like those apples? Yeah.
That was really good. It was that was really good.
Entertainment purposes only.
Hell yeah! I mean, it was good. It was good catching up with you, Maya. Like we never talk anymore. I don't hardly ever talk to you, so it was really good. Like I'm glad we decided to do this.
I've been meaning to catch up with you because I wanted to know how everything went. So that's good. That's cool that I was able to come on your show and share my latest experience and catch up.
We can do this again if you want. If you want to come on and just do another podcast or do readings, or if you want to do a live hypnosis, whatever you want to do, we can do.
Yeah. We'll see. Right now, I'm gathering a lot of information, so there's so much information in these sessions that I don't even talk about. So I've been making a lot of clips and stuff and working on my book. So maybe I'll have something good next time, a good topic that I'll take time to process and think about. Or if your listeners want to know something, they can put it in the chat, and I'll go back and look and see what people want to talk about, because there's so many things. I just never know where to begin sometimes.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
13
bloodlines. Like we need to bring in the 13th bloodline. Like what's that about? So
yeah.
So much to talk about. But thank you, Rob. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. You want to tell people where they can find you, so they can book a session with you and all that stuff?
I'm taking a break with sessions at the moment. But they can go to my website, SOSQHT.com. Right now, I'm taking the next few weeks off. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm just processing everything. I'm going to consult with the archangels, find out what's going on in the world, universe, and see what they recommend. Because at this point, I'm really just, I don't even know anymore. Like I can't have things happen.
I know, but I really think that, as a friend, I really think that you were meant to do what you're doing, and I think you should definitely not give up. Maybe just be more I don't know how you be more cautious even, but I think you'll figure it out. I wouldn't give up for sure. I wouldn't do that.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. That's all I know. It is crazy. Yes, I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know what happens, and I'll be piecing together her session, and I'll be posting it
What if
I gotta
people want
take
to reach out? Is there a way people can reach out to you, or do you go live on Vigo or anything?
They can find me on SOSQHT.com. It goes straight to my website. They can send me messages through there. That way I know they're inquiring about like my hypnosis sessions. It's easier. It's just so much easier that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it just things get lost. Like I have people that have been sending me messages asking me questions, and we're going into like 20, 30 back and forth, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of hard to find messages nowadays. So if you go straight to my website, at least I know where they're coming in from.
Yeah. Yeah, I
All
agree.
right.
All right. Well, thanks, and thank you, everybody. And I'll be live again in a half hour with Indigo Angel. So I'll see you guys in a half hour, and have a good
Yes.
night.